Mr. Corbyn made his remarks as UK Prime Minister Theresa May summoned cabinet ministers to discuss her response to the suspected chemical attack on the former rebel stronghold of Douma by forces of Syrian President Bashar al-Assad. Mrs. May is believed to be ready to back Mr. Trump should he opt to take military action against Assad's regime, with French President Emmanuel Macron also indicating his support, but longtime pacifist Mr. Corbyn insisted, "More bombing, more killing, more war will not save life. I think the whole world should alarmed at that sort of instant reaction, sending stuff out on social media to make policy." Labour leader Jeremy Corbyn has criticized US President Donald Trump's war rhetoric. The horrific images of the aftermath of the alleged attack emerged last week, showing children alleged suffering from the effects of chemical weapons. An estimated 70 people, including many youngsters, are reported to have lost their lives as a result, with 500 more left seriously ill as a result of toxic nerve agents. Mr. Corbyn urged Mrs. May to get every country including the US and Russia around the table in Geneva to find a political solution to the deepening crisis. He also stressed that it was vital for Parliament to be allowed to vote on any planned military action. US President Donald Trump has given mixed messages about when a military strike can be expected. Just imagine if an American missile shoots down a Russian missile or vice versa. Where do we go from there? Labour leader Jeremy Corbyn speaking to Sky News, he insisted Parliament must be consulted, warning any attack on Syria carried with it grave potential for the situation to escalate. He said, "Just imagine if an American missile shoots down a Russian missile or vice versa. Where do we go from there? Assad should be dealt with by international law, and sanctions if necessary." Mr. Corbyn told BuzzFeed News he was yet to decide whether it was within his remit to force Labour MPs to vote against military action. British Prime Minister Theresa May has called a cabinet meeting to discuss the matter. His words came as Mr. Trump appeared to shy away from previous statements implying that an attack was imminent, with a tweet stating that a military strike could be very soon or not so soon at all. The PM is ready to ask ministers for permission to team up with Mr. Trump for proposed action against Syria. Brexit Minister David Davis, previously against military action against Assad's regime, has said he was assured Mrs. May has thought the potential consequences through. US reports have indicated Mr. Trump plans to launch raids against Syrian bases this weekend. The White House is also hoping to win the backing of Arab nations such as Saudi Arabia, which hosts the 29th Arab League Summit in Dammam on Sunday.